community, rights, and magic. Introductory remarks. It is not generally accepted that the myths sanction and guarantee religious and social life regulated by the Edat. It is the great merit of the French sociological school to have drawn the attention to this fact. In 1903, Durkheim and Morse published their famous treatise on primitive classifications, in which the social structure is considered to be the basis of the structure of the cosmos. 9 years later, Durkheim's Les Formes, 9 years later, Durkheim's Les Formes élémentaires de la vie religieuse appeared. In this book, religion is described as a realization of communal life. He borrows the material to sustain his hypothesis from the Australian Aborigines, whom he considers to be the preservers of the most primitive form of human community and religion, viz. Totemism. As far as we have understood Durkheim, his argument points briefly to the following. In his opinion, there are two different phases in the lives of the Australian tribes. Now, they are scattered and lead a monotonous life. Now, however, they meet and then they lead an entirely different life. Durkheim says, ces deux phases constantes l'une avec l'autre de la manière la plus tangible. He tells us that in the period of meeting, celebrations are being held by the intensification of cultural life and the increased emotionality in this period. Man is said to be transformed into another being. Everybody is believed to be mastered by some exterior power which compels him to act otherwise than in normal times. Tout, le, tout se passe comme s'il était réellement transporté dans un monde spécial entièrement différent de celui où il vit d'ordinaire dans un milieu tout people de force exceptionnellement intense qui le envahissent et le métamorphosent. Because of this experience, the Australians are said to have come to the conviction that there are two worlds, a profane and a sacred world. From this experience of the sacred world, the supernatural power mana, l'idée religieuse, is said to have originated. According to the hymn, this power is the community itself. It's obvious that such reasoning must result in the identification of God and the community. For this reason, Durkheim believes that all religious conceptions, rites, and myths are socially determined. That is to say that in religion, man actually exalts the community in which he was born and brought up as the giver of all good things. In his opinion, the God's objects each represent the community in its different aspects, and the conception of the high God is said to be merely an expression of le sentiment tribal, which prefers in spite of the great autonomy of the clans forming the community. Or, c'est ce même sentiment de l'unité tribale qui s'exprime dans la conception d'un Dieu suprême commun à la tribu tout entière. Durkheim ascribes the oneness of myth, right, and social structure to the fact that religion is sociologically determined. In the Tobardans religion, which is cosmically determined, we also find this essential oneness. How can we account for this? Are we to accept that the current totemism of the Australians, which is neither founded on blood relationship of communauté, communauté de la habitat, was also found in the Tobanis in Roman times, faithful to his postulate that the social structure of the Australians is the most primitive form of community. Durkheim takes this for granted without any further proof. For on p. 241, he asserts that the Javanese and Sumatran communities on the passé la face du pour totemisme. It is likely that the Tobanese ever had another form of society than the oldest, still known and still extant form of community, founded on blood relationship and covering a special religion. This would be at variance with the great historical knowledge as a group and individually of their ancestors, and with the pleasure they take in tracing their mutual blood relationship as far back as possible. Besides supposing that Durkheim were right, we should have found distinct indications in myths and legends, which, however, are not there. If Durkheim's theory that religion is the result of highly emotional meetings were right, there would be as many high gods in Toba as there are Marga, which is by no means the case. The Marga met regularly, and there was certainly a highly increase emotionally, and the celebrations held during these meetings, especially on the occasion of digging up of the bones of an ancestor. When such a celebration took place, they would sometimes remain together for 6 months. Warneck, Religion p. 87. Which was the ancestor presented to the high god on this occasion, instead of being exalted to that status himself. Does not disprove the primary existence of the religious idea, and also that the ancestor was merely united with the high god. This presentation is described in a moving manner in a prior translation by Warneck, Religion p. 109, where written this god übergeben die hiermit unser Uran, damit du in an deiner Seite aufnehmen mochtest. Es höre dein Ohr, Großvater, es erreiche dich unser Wort, dir sei unser Arm übergeben. In other words, we do not find an argument to consider the social order to be primary. As we have demonstrated above, the Tobanese knows himself to be part of cosmic totality, to be taken up into the whole order. Therefore, his mind must be of a predominantly participating structure, the other, which must be the guide in every situation in the microcosmic order. The Tobanese and his community must observe the Adat on penalty of disasters such as epidemics, famine, etc. It is therefore obvious that individual as well as communal life as reflections of all life.